questions.
In just 2 minutes, you get a look at the fascinating world around us and beyond.
We hope you'll tune in.
For more information about A Moment of Science or to download our latest podcasts, visit us at amomentofscience.org.
Listen weekday afternoons at 5:45 on KSJE.
Travel is one of life's great rewards, and there's always something new to see and experience when you travel the world like I do. Hi, I'm Rick Steves. Join me as we get better acquainted with the world each week on Travel with Rick Steves. Together, we'll explore fascinating sights, discover amazing food, and make new friends from near and far. Your radio is the only passport you'll need. Join us for Travel with Rick Steves, Saturday afternoons at 1 on KSJE.
KSJE is supported by San Juan Regional Medical Center, here to meet your urgent and emergent medical needs, whether they are COVID-19 related or not. Medical emergencies happen when you least expect them. Whether it's a stroke, heart attack, illness, or injury, San Juan Regional Medical Center's caregivers are here to provide care to you and your loved ones. Find out more online at sanjuanregional.com. Twelve minutes past 8 o'clock. It is Monday morning, May the 10th, 2021. Good morning, everybody. I'm Scott Michlin, and thank you for tuning in to KSJE 90.9 FM over the air here in San Juan County, New Mexico. 103.3 FM over the air in Durango, Colorado, and of course streaming everywhere from our website, KSJE.com. Welcome also to our viewers who are watching this visual radio program this morning. We are streaming it live to the KSJE Facebook page, our YouTube channel, and our Twitter account. So we're glad that you are with us. However you found your way to us this morning, thank you very much for doing that, everyone. Coming up this morning, it is a special program because the spring semester is ending here at San Juan College, and that means it is honor students presentations morning here on the program. Students from both of my public speaking classes will be joining us in just a moment to present their honors speeches. So that's what is in store coming up in just a moment here on KSJE. And then, of course, later on this hour, 8:50 a.m., Lewis Campbell is going to be joining me from Synergy Computer Systems here in Farmington. Lewis and I always talk technology on Monday mornings, and we're going to do that very thing this morning at about 8:50 a.m. right here on KSJE. Lots has been going on and to talk about, so stay tuned for that. And that'll take us to 9:06 after the news, of course. Roving with the Arts, our classical music program with Mick Hess. He will be here hosting that program this morning, and Mick is playing some Haydn string quartets for us on the program today, Roving with the Arts at 9:06 on KSJE. Don't forget, of course, we invite you to connect with us on our social media platforms in addition to Facebook, our YouTube channel, which you can subscribe to, of course. You can follow us on Twitter at KSJE_news or at KSJE, and check us out on Instagram as well. Outside our studios here at San Juan College, it is a sunny morning today, 53 degrees currently at our weather station here on the San Juan College campus. The forecast for the day ahead, we are expecting a partly sunny day, becoming breezy this afternoon. We could see wind gusts again, about 35 miles per hour, but partly sunny skies today with a high of 71 degrees, partly cloudy overnight, maybe a very scattered shower rolling through overnight with a low of 41 degrees tonight. Mostly sunny skies return tomorrow with a high of 69 degrees on Tuesday, clear and 39 Tuesday night, sunshine and warmer on Wednesday with a high of 75 and a low near 40. Sunny and warm on Thursday with a high of 82 and a low of 44. And check it out, sunshine on Friday this week. 85 degrees for a high, partly cloudy overnight with a low of 50 degrees. Well, let's get to the program this morning, shall we? As I mentioned, our guests this morning, some of my honors students from my public speaking classes here at San Juan College. That's their last assignment pretty much. And so we are going to hear from two of my honors students this morning, beginning with Brenna Hobaugh, who is joining us via Zoom this morning. And Brenna, let's get you onto the program this morning. First of all, good morning, and thank you for joining me on the program today.
on the radio.
You bet. Great to have you here with us. And so let's talk a little bit about what you're planning to do. And you need to share your screen so our viewers who are watching us will be able to kind of see what you're talking about as if we were watching you in a big auditorium. And then we'll have you come back and present your speech. So I think we're ready to go whenever you are.
Okay. All right. Good morning, everyone. My name's Brenna Hobaugh, and before we get started today, I have a couple of questions for you. Feel free to answer these quietly in your head or out loud. In the past week, have you either driven or rode with someone else to get from one destination to another? Have you gone to the grocery store and purchased any item on the shelf? Have you brushed your teeth? At this point, many of you are probably wondering what any of these things have to do with one another. Well, in each of those activities, you consumed or used petroleum or gasoline in some way. We use gasoline and petroleum almost every day in our regular lives, but did you know that there are alternatives to those fuels currently being explored? As the world tries to move towards more sustainable and greener fuel options, new biofuels like algae are currently being researched. I have spent the last couple of weeks building up my research on the possibility of algae as a fuel source, and today I would like to spend some time informing you about how algae can be used as an alternative fuel, along with both the benefits and the drawbacks of potentially using algae to fuel our daily lives. First, what in the world is algae and what is a biofuel? Well, algae are aquatic organisms that use carbon dioxide or CO2 and sunlight to produce carbohydrates, proteins, and lipids. According to studentenergy.org, biofuels are combustible fuels created from biomass, or in simpler words, fuel created from recently living plant matter. The fatty slick liquid or lipids that algae produce can be captured to use as a replacement for petroleum. Some algae can produce hydrogen gas, which can be used to produce a methane gas to generate heat and electricity. Algae can also go through a fermentation process to turn them into ethanol, a type of fuel regularly used to power motor vehicles. On the current slide, you can see the process algae goes through to be converted into a biodiesel. The algae absorbs CO2 and sunlight, and oils grow inside the algae. These oils are extracted and converted to a biodiesel, which can then be sold at your local gas station. So now you know how algae can be used as a fuel. So you're probably wondering, why would anyone go through the trouble of using it? Well, next let's talk about the benefits of switching over to algae over gasoline or petroleum. Greenhouse gases have begun to accumulate in Earth's atmosphere, leading to something often referred to as climate change. These greenhouse gases, including carbon dioxide, are wreaking havoc on the environment. The production of algae is carbon neutral, whereas the burning of gasoline and petroleum produces more CO2 into the air. The amount of CO2 the algae absorbed during their growth process offsets the amount released in the environment when their fuel is burned. Algae is also a very versatile fuel source. The fuel can be used in cars, machines, jets, and can even be used as a cooking oil around the house. This slide shows all the different possibilities for algae. At the very right, you can see that algae can produce not only fuel, but can be used to make plastics, feed for animals, and food for humans. Algae also grows a lot quicker than sugar or corn, which are often used to produce ethanol. At this point, you're probably thinking, wow, this has got to be too good to be true. Why can't I get algae at the gas station right now? Well, just as every other fuel alternative energy source, algae does have its drawbacks. R.P. Siegel, an author at the Triple Pundit, a business magazine, goes into depth about some of the cons of algae farming. You see, since algae is an aquatic organism, it requires a lot of water and land to grow. Check out this massive algae farm on the slide. Water is quickly becoming somewhat of a precious resource on Earth right now, as more and more areas are experiencing intense drought, and in some places, clean water is more of a luxury than a right. To grow algae correctly and best, it also requires a phosphorus fertilizer, and the world is actually running out of phosphorus as we speak. In 80 years, the Earth will indeed run out of all of its phosphorus resources. One of the most daunting drawbacks of algae fuel is simply the economics of it. Algae farming, because it is so new and requires land, water, and temperature control, is pretty expensive. Expensive production costs lead to expensive product costs, and right now it would not be cost effective to be putting algae in your fuel tank when gasoline is so much cheaper. Algae production simply isn't quite ready to hit the market yet until more research is done and things become much more cost effective. Let's start wrapping up and review what I've informed you about today. Gasoline and petroleum will not fuel our lives forever, and algae is being examined as a possible biofuel and replacement for our current fossil fuels. Algae can be a very green and environmentally friendly solution, but due to the technical and financial aspects, it's not quite the perfect solution yet either. We are living in a very critical time where more and more people are becoming aware of their impacts on our current environment. As climate change continues to loom over our heads, knowing and information is half the battle. Now you are informed a little bit more about how algae may factor into your future, and you can make an informed decision on whether or not to support that choice. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Erin. Thank you. Very nice job. Appreciate it. Very good. That is Erin Algram. Brenna. I'm sorry. That was Brenna who went first today, but Erin is next. Brenna, thank you. That was a great job. One of my honor students here at San Juan College. Let's go to my next student, who is Erin Algram, who is standing by to join us. Erin, good morning to you. Let's get you ready to go.
Good morning.
Thank you for being with us. And so let's get you ready. Do you need to share your screen for our viewers this morning?
Yes, I'm sharing it now.
All right. We can see that. Perfect. All right. And let me just get ready at my end here with my notes. And I think I am ready to go too. So whenever you're ready, please.
All right. Did you know that one person can donate 8 life-saving organs, as well as tissues and corneas, that can drastically improve the lives of another 75 people? Well, today I will inform you on the benefits of organ donation, and not only how it can be beneficial to patients in need of an organ, but how it can benefit doctors as well. Learning about the benefits of organ donation can not only help you become informed on what exactly organ donation is, but can help you decide if you would like to become an organ donor or not. I have researched a lot about organ donation over the last few months, and also have learned a lot about some components of organ donations. Through the past courses I have taken, which have helped me to become more informed on the topic. In today's speech, I'll inform you on 3 main ways of how organ donation is beneficial. First being that organ donation can help save a patient's life. Secondly, organ donation can help contribute to medical research. And lastly, organ donation can save or improve many more than just one life. Organ donation is known today to be something that can impact many people's lives. And one main reason it is known to be beneficial is because it saves lives. According to the American Transplant Foundation, organ donation is known as the, quote, quality of life, end quote, for patients who need a transplant. Reasons being that organ donation can not only save a patient's life, but can also improve a patient's health and everyday life drastically by allowing them to return to their normal activities, which can be, quote, spending more time with family and friends, being physically active, and pursuing their interests more fully, end quote. Organ donation can help people in need of a transplant become who they are once again, instead of being in a hospital bed sick and waiting. The benefit of organ donation is the most known and important benefit because it is actually giving back to those who need it and, most importantly, saving one's life. Now, organ donation is all about the benefits it gives and the lives it saves. But by giving a patient an organ he or she needs is not the only way that it saves one's life. Another way is by donating organs to medical research, which can lead to answers that can also help save someone's life. Which leads us to our next way organ donation is beneficial, which is contributing to medical research. Organ donation is seen to be something that only benefits patients that are in need of a transplant. But did you know that it can also benefit doctors as well? Well, it can. According to Donors Network West, quote, organ donation for research purposes may save and heal future lives through the advancement of medical research. Research donations help increase knowledge of the diseases and allow for development of novel medications to treat them, end quote. Now you may ask why donating organs for medical research is beneficial to doctors. Well, it can help doctors discover new medications and treatments, or even diseases that can help with patients they might have that are sick with something that is not able to be diagnosed. So now we know that organ donation is beneficial because it helps save lives and can also contribute to medical research that can help diagnose patients. But did you know that organ donation from one person can not only help just one person, but it can help up to 75 people? Organ donation has made a difference in the world many times by helping sick people become better. But most people who hear about organ donation normally think that one person who donates can save just 1 or 2 people. Well, according to Mayo Clinic, one person that donates their tissues and organs can save and improve as many as 75 lives, meaning it takes only one person to donate to help 75 people. That means a group of people donating their organs can help save lots of patients in need, which is very beneficial in the world today for people who are sick or who are waiting on an organ. Organ donation is a gift of life to many people that allows them to live happy and healthy lives. Organ donation is very beneficial in more ways than one. In some ways, just like I explained today, are saving lives, contributing to medical research, and being able to save a large group of lives with just one donation. Organ donation is also very beneficial to not only patients who are in need of one, but to doctors as well. I hope that learning about organ donation today has informed you on the benefits it has on not only patients, but many doctors. And I hope that you strive to learn more about organ donation and its benefits that it brings to the world today.
Very good. Excellent, Erin. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Those are my honor students, and maybe Erin is happier than the other because she's done with this class because our Tuesday, Thursday class is now over. But Erin did a very good job, as did Brenna. And Brenna, we'll see you later for our class at 10 o'clock this morning when we meet for the final time. But thank you both very much, my honor students here on KSJE, as the spring 2021 semester comes to a close. And of course, just as a note, San Juan College virtual graduation will be happening for our graduates from San Juan College this Saturday. It is a virtual event, and congratulations to all of the graduating seniors and graduates with certificates and diplomas from San Juan College. And of course, our high schools will be starting their graduation ceremonies this week and next week as well. I'm Scott Michlin, back with more in just a moment, everyone. Thank you for joining us. The time is 8:28.